what's going on? FYMyPawn here, and welcome back to V Rising. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly... God, I must be having a blank day because, I don't recall what we did. I believe we just did normal stuff. We got a few upgrades here and there, nothing too crazy. But ultimately, we just built ourselves up a little bit more. We're slowly getting more and more minions on the train to just development, but of course, that's going to take time to actually fully develop everything to make sure everything is in order. But I digress. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a complete overhaul of our bases. We'll be focusing more on the first and second base we made, because one is currently not set up to do anything, and the other is a bit too cramped to be working with, so we're going to move that to somewhere a bit bigger, so that way we've got more room to work with, ultimately so we can actually put everything together without having to squeeze everything together. But I digress. Without further ado, let's just get into things and see what happens. Alright. So, for our objective today, we are going to be moving our bases, as I've said. But obviously, first we have to go through the cycle of just getting everything sorted and all that. That shouldn't be too impossible to do. All we've got to do is we've got to go to a certain area. Well, we got to go to our third base that we have, grab the supplies, check the fourth base, grab all those crops, and we will head back to the first base, and we'll go from there. But ultimately, it shouldn't be impossible to do. Like, it's just a quick, 30-minute adventure, give or take. Alright, so first and foremost... Alright, our inventory is clear, so that's good. That saves us the whole issue of having to worry about that. So, first we go to this way gate here. This will cover the majority of items we need. So we'll go here, open this up, grab everything. There we go. We're going to get a lot of mutant grease from the looks of it. That's fine. Okay. And there we go. That should be all the inventory. Alright, this will get rid of the fog that we're dealing with. And all we do is exit form, enter the Ancient Symphony throne, and we begin the process all over again. So, Cursed Worker A, and then we need Silver Tactics A. There we go. Cursed Worker B, and let's go Gloom Strength A. Yeah, let's go Gloom Strength. Alright, Cursed Forest, Cursed Worker C, and we need a Gloom Hunter A. There we go. Cursed Worker D, and Cursed Worker E. Alright, next target is the Transcendium Laboratory. We want a Gloom Worker. Yeah, either Gloom Worker or Gloom Tactics. We're going to go Gloom Worker here. There we go, that's going to get us mutant grease. We want the Pool of Rebirth next, which is going to be Gloom Tactics here. And we'll pair that with Gloom Holy. There we go. Incendium power plant has depleted batteries, tech scrap, and radium, but it also has the sacred resistance thing. Do we need depleted batteries? Not really. We're more concerned with getting mutant grease more than anything. But we could get tech scrap, to be fair, so there's no harm in getting it. I will focus on the copper and sulfur, though, so we're going to want at least a gloom strength. We've currently got gloom strength B, so we'll select U. And I guess we can sack... we don't need that. Do we need gloom strength C? Not really. Question is, do we go with gloom holy, or do we go with gloom worker? Yeah, let's go with gloom strength and double down for this one. There we go, and we'll send gloom holy here, and we'll send a gloom worker here, just to fill up the slots. There we go. And all that's left is the gloom tactics. Yep. We could have sent double the gloom holy here, but whatever. Well, you know what? Let's abort these hunts here, actually. Alright, so we want gloom tactics here. There we go. Oh, no, I can't do double gloom tactics, it seems. So let me actually do gloom holy here. There we go. And then we deal with this using gloom tactics 1, and then we'll use gloom worker 2. There we go. And then that just leaves a gloom tactics here, which is currently unbuffed, so we'll deal with him later. Alright, that's basically all that's sorted. We've got 1,800 mutant grease. That should be enough for plenty of leather. We'll quickly go here and start depositing and organizing as needed. Swap that. There we go. The advanced tannery. Here we go. We will take out that leather, because we will need to go into production. We will need to go into refinement. There we go. Okay. Then we do... Oh. Here we go. Alright, there we are. Let's sort here, and then we take the mutant grease here. Quickly just sort them accordingly. Alright, that's both of them sorted. I'll just separate them like this, so that way we got a bigger gap that we can access. But yeah, those will process. We can put some oil in here, so that way we've got some rougher leather. Okay. Okay, sorts. How we doing? We got scrolls, we got all those. Let's see. I guess we check the Anathenum to see if we can research anything. None. Okay. So we will recycle this. Alright, all we do is just split these into their respective spots. There we go. And the schematics will do the rest. Store all those. And we should get plenty of schematics that we can utilize, I'm sure. We've also got the ore that we gotta process, so that's another thing. We'll leave those to process while we're at it. Got a lot of blood and other stuff, so that's fun. We will carefully split these. And there we go. It's these like so. And then we just process these. Okay. And we'll just leave that to process. There we go. Nice. Then, of course, we got some other bits and bobs here. We don't really need to split these up as intended, so we just do that. And this. Take out these, because those will be useful for when we process dark silver. So we're just making more and more processing material as we go, which is good. Herb storage, nothing. I guess we go into knowledge here. There we go. There we go. And that is sorted and dealt with. Perfect. Okay, that's the main base sorted. We will teleport over to this area, which is where the crops are growing. Of course, we will have to handle processing in a bit, but obviously we don't worry about that right now. For now, we're more concerned about making sure everything is perfect. Okay. Let's see. We've got morning lilies. We should probably place those. Okay, so morning lilies, snow flowers. Those go there. Alright, sacred grapes. Here we are. And that is the crops for at least for today. I don't see any more, so we'll just have to make do with that. And once we do expand further, we can go up a floor and we'll go from there. But I digress. We're fine as it is. Now, we go to this way gate here. deposit the herbs. And now, we just set things up. So, in order to move a castle, we need to get the blood essence for it. So, we're going to take all this. And, yeah, we are going to need to move it somewhere. So, this is our current location that we have set up. And as of right now, it's not the most perfect spot we can go for. So we are going to need a bigger zone to work with. Apologies if I'm being quiet, I'm just trying to figure out a good spot. Because there is multiple locations that are very big in nature. It's just a question of whether we want to do them there or not. Let's aim for this spot. Maybe this will be a good one. So, in order for us to get there, we're going to need to use the vampiric way gates, and we'll go from there. Alright, let's go. Why not? We'll use the horse to help us get along. But I kind of like that area. It might be the potential thing that we're looking for. We'll see, though. We'll see. Okay. It's a sizable location. There is a bit of a lake here. So there is a little bit of a benefit here. In that regard. I feel like there's more to this area than meets the eye, but I could be wrong. It is big, though. So there is that option. There's also this area, which I believe I tried to build in before, but I ended up giving up on it halfway. Ah. I tried there, but that's a bit too short. I guess I could try over there, maybe? Do I really want to try over there? Not really. No, let's stick with this. Let's stick with this area. We can give it a shot. I just need to find a good spot for the castle heart more than anything now. Oh, hello. It's a bit dangerous here, but that's fine. Alright, let's get building then. Well, after we clear up the area, that is. Okay. Just grab everything here. Yeah, we're gonna have to clear out this entire area, I'm thinking. It'll take some effort, but we should be able to make it happen. Be using the stone here as a fuel to set up the base of the source. And not only that, but I do believe we have enough tiling to actually make it happen, regardless. Okay. A bit too far. We want to stay within this vicinity, really. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, there we go. For the most part, we've got most of it cleared up now. Good. Obviously, we got to clear out the entire thing, so we're getting there, but we obviously need to start clearing up. Well, we're almost there, basically. Once I clear the majority of this, we should be good. Alright, let's build right here. Here
The
should be
castle
good.
heart is starving. I must feed it.
We are going to connect it to this castle heart. First. There we go. We are just going to set up the travel bags like so. We need to place the advanced grinder. Oh, right. We're also going to need to set up flooring, aren't we? So... Alright, so forge flooring. Okay, so that's going to be the forge room, I guess. We'll set up this over here. Okay. So this will be a bare area. Not sure what we'll do here, but we will okay, let's break this. Here we go. And we'll just break these. Right, and then we do... Here we go. Like so. Then we need another bit here, which is going to be the catacomb pattern. Okay. Alright, nice. Alright, so we're starting to get the foundation set up. Alright. We need to place down the advanced grinder, so we go into production. Where is it? We are going to quickly hop onto our horse here and just move him right beside the castle heart, because he's not going to be a bother there. Let's actually go into walls here. I would do a 4x3, but that doesn't seem possible with this layout. So that's perfectly fine. We can do wide castle entrances for these areas later. So for now... There we go.
I cannot build here.
Oh, I can't build there, so that's a tree blocking the way. Okay. Alright, foundation. And what I'll probably do is I'll put stairs going up here, is what I think. And then we can have a full-on network where we go up the stairs and go from there. So we set up a set of stairs. Specifically, I want them over here, I'm thinking. We have them here? If we lead them up here, that'd probably be the way to go, I'm thinking. Let's even go as far as to go this way. Even farther up, so let's set up the foundation here. Because I do want to set things up nicely.
I must gather blood to feed my cattle hard.
Right, okay. So let's go into stairs here. So it will lead us up a stairwell here. We will set up the walls here. Like so. Castle entrance, there we go. And then we do foundation. We will set up that, and then we set up the prison on this side, like so. Oh god, this is gonna get rough in a moment. So we'll just set up the walls here. Alright. Okay, that's one room. This is another room. Okay. And let's see. Okay, so this is the pattern for treasury. We'll save that for later. Here we go. We'll have to expand on this later, but for now, let's just focus on, Oh, okay, so we've actually got a, setup for this, so... Right, we need to set up the wall thing first. Here we go. That's another room basically set up. And castle entrance, there we go. Castle entrance here. Wall and wall, there we go. Then we set up the foundation here. Like so. Then we do the wall. Print it. There we go. For now, this will have to do. We will set up the... Where is it? We go... Not stairs. We don't need the windows currently. We'll need the teleporter here. And we'll have the teleporter stationed upstairs here, in particular. And I guess we are actually going to need stairs here as well. Or do we? Because we could just move this and have the stairs here. Yeah, let's get the stairs here, actually. Because we are going to need to set the foundation for the castle itself. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, castle. Set the walls. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. That'll give us a bit of an opening to work with, and then all we gotta do is set up the foundation. We'll have to do some more windows as we go, but for now, we want to set up the... Got a whole bunch of coffins, but we need to set up the coffin here. And then we set up the ancient symphony gate here. Technically we don't need this, so I'm actually going to cancel that. Alright, we set up the Eye of Mortem on one eye, or one end here. And we'll have the Eye of Twilight on the other. There we go. We will move this down to the bottom floor. Like so. There we go. This will give it plenty of room to work with. So ultimately we are basically set up and ready to go. Catacomb flooring is meant for... Yeah, I'm not sure what the catacombs are. I think... Oh, you're right. The catacombs are for coffins. Okay, so four, and one here. Okay, structures have already been placed. Good. We'll deal with the gate in a moment. For now, I just want to focus on everything. Castle. Set up an ancient symphony gate here. We will make sure there's a locked one over here in the cages here. So this is the cage room, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So we go into production here. Right. Alright, so we go into storage now, which should be in the back here. These are herb storage. Perfect. So we put the herb storage there. That is alchemy storage, so we want this to go here. Tailoring storage, and then knowledge storage. From there, we put consumable potions on one end, as is those on the other. I'll give it a little bit of room. If only to squeeze something in, which we can't. I will put the weapon storage on one end, armor storage on the other. There we go. Not ideal, but it has to do here, so all we do is put the jewel storage here, and then the Euro chest here. There we go. Alright. Get to dooring. Don't need that there, so we'll just put up a normal door. Don't need a door up here. Down we go to this floor. We'll need a We'll need a servant lock for this door at least. So I guess for now, let's just cancel that. There we go. All right. Stairs are done. Windsor is done. Teleport is done. Production is basically done. Crafting is now needed. Okay. Alright, tailoring goes on this side of the room. We'll also have the lever working bench on this side. Okay, refinement specifically for this room is going to be the advanced looms, isn't it? Okay. No. We have to do them a different way. There we go. From there... I guess we do this. Not ideal, but it has to be done this way, I think. Yeah, no, if I could, I would probably... So what we'll probably do is we'll have to extend this a little bit here. Or do something with this. I'm not sure. But we'll settle something, I'm sure. But at the very least, this area is looking a bit more wide now, so that's good. Paper press we'll have to worry about in a bit. For now, we don't need to worry about it. Furnaces, though. We set them up like this. There we go. Easy to access, pretty easy to handle. Alright, anvil there. Ancestral forge in the corner here. Refinement, there is the fabricator. We'll just smack that in the middle here. Or better yet, just squeeze it right there. There we go. That'll make it easier to access without too much hassle. In here, we have the grinders. We're just gonna put them in a row like that. And then we need the sawmills. Yeah, we want the sawmills here to be 4 across here. Then we can have 3 advanced grinders. Not that we need 3, but, you know, it's there as an option. Worst case, we can always expand this. But 4 is the bare minimum that we need there. Alright, paper presses we don't really need to worry about, but we'll go into crafting for now as the focal point here. We also need to put in the smithy, which I completely forgot about, so that's another thing. Let's move this out of the way. Actually, no, we need this in the corner, so that there. Okay, there we go. That'll do. Gets us in the corner, and everything's just nice and clean there. Artisan table, yep. Alchemy table, yep. Okay. It's a bit of a tedious process, but it needs to be done like this. Okay, jewel crafting table goes one end. There we go. Artisan table can go in this corner here. Refinement-wise, we set up the gem cutting tables. we go. Paper press goes in here. There we are. Knowledge. We throw in the Anathenum here. The Altar of Stygian Summoning, or Stygian Awakening, is apparently optimized in the library of all things, so we'll just stuff that in the corner. There we go. Alright, refinement's done. Crafting needs the alchemy table here. Storage is done. I completely forgot the blood presses here, so we just set these up. There we go. I think we've covered everything there. And lighting we'll worry about when we get the chance. Because for now, that's all of it that we need to handle. So there you go. Ancient Symphony Coffin needs to be placed, so we will go into Dominance, place that. Yeah, we'll just place that here for now. There we go. The rest we'll worry about later. There we go. Everything is moved over, and this is our base now. And once it's done, well, there you go. We've got plenty of blood here. We got 41 days worth. We got 9 servants in this. Okay, we are going to build a castle. We'll go to gates here. Alright, there we go. Set up the wide castle gates here for the purposes of design. We're not going to be using the wooden versions, we're going to be using the iron versions. Mainly because I like their look. There we are. But yeah, no, everything is basically all set up and ready to go. And it looks a whole lot better, I must admit. Alright. Phantom Veil we still got, so that's good. Alright, let's make a whole bunch of Dawnthorn gear. Should have plenty. Oh yeah, we've got enough to make this, don't we? So that's enough to make 2 sets. Yeah, we can make 4 or 5 sets, give or take. With this amount, anyways. We'll have to do some expansions as well, because I don't think I'm going to be satisfied with this amount. That's for sure. We're going to get rid of that sleeping area, because we don't need it. Alright. We'll just leave that alone for now. Okay, so we've made a whole bunch of bigger rubies, so that's good. That's gonna mean that we've got some high-tier gems on the way, if we need them. Yeah, so we got tier 3 for both the ball lightning and all that. If I could, I'd refine it further, but I don't think that's going to be a luxury that we benefit from, that's for sure. Take all these, and these. Alright, the Altar of Stygian Awakening. 400 to 600. What happens if I move it out, though? 400, 600. So there is no real change with this thing. It is a good decoration, though, at this point, because we no longer need it. But, honestly, I think we just sacrifice it. We don't really need it anymore, so let's just dismantle it. Eventually, we won't need even the library, the Anathenum. But alas, we will learn what we can from these. I guess we'll discover a weapon. No harm in getting a sanguine crossbow or whatever. Okay, there we go. What I'll probably do is expand this a little bit so that we've got a bit more room to work with. I could see us quite literally putting up pillars to make it look nicer. Anything goes, really. Alas, not a concern right now. Let's go into lighting here. And in fact, we've actually got some cool lighting options available to us. We've got the Clairvoyant Lamp Scone, which I'm probably going to start using. There we go. This will be white for the study. There we go. Purple for the alchemy section. Orange is ideal for that, so we're gonna skip that for now. For here, we want red, I guess. I want white to be a basic color, so maybe actually, swap this with something else. Let's see. So purple's there. Go with blue. And then we can go with a light green here. There we go. Orange is definitely going to be taking this area here. Okay. Teal is definitely taking this room because we've got the teal carpet, so... Okay. We'll have green be for this area, I guess. And then we'll have purple here. There is no real distinct color pattern that I'm going for here. I'm just doing this because I can. Decorations in its most pure form. I am using a lot of glass and iron for this, but that's perfectly fine. All for the sake of lighting. We've got 6 more left. That's, what? Steak. We got 6 iron left. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do orange. There we go. Alright, so we're going to need more iron. We've got a whole bunch of copper, so we don't need to worry too much about that. But we are definitely going to need to work our butts off. Travel bags, we take all those. There we go. Alright, take those. Castle Heart's working well. There we go. Alright, so we've now moved into our new area. It's looking quite nice, I would say. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a good base or not, but we've established ourselves pretty nicely, I would say. And I can't really complain at the results, I would say, as well. What we could probably do is we could probably expand it a little bit to go a little farther here. But other than that, really we've done everything that we needed to do, so I can't really complain. At least for the whole building aspect of things, so we're doing well on that front. Okay. It appears that we've also got some more iron, so that's good. That does mean that we can light up the other areas here. We will go down here now and light this area up. There we go. We now run out of iron here. Go to alchemy storage, and then knowledge. Alright, iron ore, let's see. Do we have any? We do not, from the looks of it. No, we do. Okay, I'm just being blind. We do have some iron ore. It's not perfect, but it will get the job done. We will take out 3 bits of wood, because I know for a fact that we have enough drills going that we can actually get that done. We'll get some stone as well while we're at it. Not sure what we're going to do with the stone dust, but hey, it's there if we need it. The rest we can't really rely on converting, so we'll worry about those things later. We may as well just process these into planks and stone bricks. Because why not? There we go. Okay, confined castle room. It's efficient. We got words. It's more efficient. Okay. That's enough to make 2 more sets. Good. So we can make 4 weapons and 4 amulets, and then we should be good. We are going to need more Primal Blood Essence, though, it seems. So for now, we'll just make 2 Dark Silver Swords to start out with, and then we'll need to make a few more Primal Blood Essence. But we should be able to make that and process some more blood types here and there, so we should be good. We'll process from this rifleman here. We'll give him... Well, first let's do the Blood Merlot. He's not anywhere near the 50% value, so that's good. There we go. We'll feed him a Fat Goby and a Rainbow Trout. That'll ease his burden. Got a Blood Merlot from you. Feed you a Blood Merlot. And we'll give you the same fish treatment. Alright, we get a Blood Merlot from the Militia Guard here. We can probably squeeze out another, so we'll do that. Was a bit of a risk, but we'll be fine. We'll feed him a Fat Goby. Well, no, we're not going to feed him a Fat Goby. We will feed him a Golden River Bass, just to get him on the good side there. And that's 4 blood types that we needed. We'll put the fish away once more. And yeah, so that's the 4 fish set up. We are going to need to get the Greater Blood Essence out. Okay, so that's 6. That's 6. That's 6. Six and 6. So that's 5 6s. Okay. And then we'll do 1 more 6 here. There we go. So this will give us 6 of each. So this is Primal Blood Essence each. There we go. And what do we need to make more Blood Merlot amulets? Thankfully, we got all of them. So we'll just make all those. And yeah, so that's 4 Blood Merlot amulets. That's 4 outfits. We just need to get the 2 more Primal Blood Essence, and that should be done in 15 seconds. And once that's done, basically we're good to make 4 units very powerful. Okay. Here. Alright, we've now got the required Primal Blood Essence necessary for the process here of upgrading more minions for the eventual, you know, growth of our units. So we're just going to make a whole bunch of Dark Silver Swords. That's all we really need in general when it comes down to these things. This is already processing, so we just need to wait for that. And I guess in the meantime, what we can do is we can start developing this base a little bit. I'm not sure what we're going to use it for, but we might as well have it set up. I guess the biggest thing that we need it for is obviously minions, because that area is going to be a area that we need to focus on, but, I mean, that's a given. What we'll do, though, is we're definitely going to prioritize flushing out the 4th base, though. And what do I mean by that? That just means building, I suppose. We're also going to need some blood essence of varying types, so that way we can actually prep those coffins. Yep, we got a whole bunch of coffins. We just need the copper. There we go. 300 copper should do it. We don't need a lot. But yeah, these outfits, the weapons, everything should fall into place to give us what we need. Before we do go out, though, I will be going to this Draculan Blood and quickly grabbing a Blood Merlot for the journey. We'll give him a Twilight Snapper to cool his jets. But we're going to be using this Blood Merlot specifically when we get low on blood. Just a necessary requirement. We're halfway done on the outfits. Got 2 of the 4 swords that we need. Technically, we can go through the effort of making 1 or 2 of them a Sanguine sword. But honestly, there's no need for that. Alright, let's see. We've got 2 of the 4 Blood Merlot amulets. We're getting to the 3rd one here really quickly. I guess in the meantime, while we wait, we can go over to the warp gate here and get set up. Over in the other area here. No harm in it, that's for sure. Plus, we can check to see how the crops are doing. Alright, as figured, they're empty, which is not too surprising. Okay. Got a Rogue 90. We want to,
Mortal minds bend.
let's subdue you, because we're going to need you processed, that's for sure. Yeah, it's time to get you processed and ready to go. You're going to be the first of many, that's for sure. Alright, tracking experience.
You will find fulfillment in service.
Let's go into dominance. We need to make this, so we're going to need grave dust, which I neglected to think was going to be an issue, so we'll have to quickly go and grab some grave dust back at our new base. Let's go from there. Alright. It is nighttime now, which is good. Go to Alchemy Station. Let's grab the grave dust that we got left over here. Let's check to see what we got here. We've got the amulets now. Good. We are still going to need more minions, though, from the looks of it. Okay, that's the 3rd of 4 swords. Alright, so 4 amulets. Outfits are almost done. Nope, they're actually done, period. Okay, good. The only thing that we need is the boots here, which is the last thing on our list. And that'll be 4 gear sets, basically ready to go. Grab this, there we go. And then we just wait for this sword here at this point. That's 15 seconds. That's not too hard to wait for. Got a lot to repair when I get to the chance of sorting that out, but we'll worry about that, those sorts of things later. As of right now, I guess I can equip Frederick and all these guys with gear, but yeah, I don't need to. Nah, let's focus on the high priority targets right now. We don't need to worry about the low priorities just yet. But yeah, no, we just warp over back to the area, and we should be good. Actually, before we do, Eye of Twilights. I believe we've made it, we just haven't interacted with it. Yeah, we have the Eye of Twilight, we just didn't interact. There we go. Curious wall panel.
An achievement, to be sure.
And now we just need to do the key thing, defeat Dracula, which is the last game objective. Pretty simple in theory, hard to do practically. Alright. Set the throne here. Now, this is going to be the area that we're going to be prioritizing. If we have the resources, I'd like to invest into this area as well. But obviously, we need to prioritize this area here, because it's going to be difficult if we don't. The question is whether we'll be able to handle this area or not. I don't think we will. Not the normal way, anyways. So we're just going to have to hope our designs are worth their weight in gold. Regardless, castle art seems to be doing well, all things considering. Hey, I'll just take that. It's fine. But yeah, we've built the castle throne, so that's good. We'll leave the crops to their own devices because we got bigger fish to fry. But it's very clear that we're going to need to get some more minions. In the meantime, while we worry about tracking experience... Well, while we worry about getting minions, we're going to need to get a variety. So before we do anything further, let's go into storage here. We want to... We don't have the storage for weapon storage, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah. We don't really need to worry about the storage here. Well, not by much anyways. But yeah, no, we've basically gotten what we need. We just need to start sending minions over, essentially. So our objective now is not necessarily to fight enemies, as it is to capture certain enemies. High quality bloods are the way to go.
Every heart echoes.
There we go. But yeah, no, we need high tier bloods. That's literally the only go-to now that we have to worry about. Get higher tier bloods, and we are basically good. So we're going to go to things like these militia camps here to secure minions of high tier blood.
Every heartbeat echoes.
Nice try.
Secrets of the sanguine world.
58
Speak
brute.
to me.
No. Yeah, no, we don't need a 58. Preferably I'd like high tier bloods of 80% or higher, give or take. I'm gonna be picky here at the very least. But anything goes, really. There we go. And hey, worst case, we get some nice food.
Of the sanguine
40,
world.
yeah, no, we don't need those, because we can't really tame pigs as,
Veins of the mortal realm.
Yeah, pigs don't really allow for, yeah, no, pigs can't really be used in, the sense of a minion. You have to use normal people if you want minions.
Veins of the mortal realm.
Unfortunately, but that's the reality of it. Okay.
Whispers of blood.
That's a 50 warrior, but not 50. Okay, not bad. Or at least a collection part of things. It's a start, to say the least. You know, with 69? Hey, 86. Alright, dominate.
Bend to my will. You are under my command. Bend to my will.
Okay, we will, send you back. Oh, nope. Okay.
This cell is just for you.
Alright, there we
Bend
go.
to my will.
You,
Do not resist.
thank you for being a willing participant. There we
Your
go.
mind is mine to control.
We're sending you back as well, so that's a 70... Yeah, it seems like 75
Enjoy
plus
your
might be
stay.
our, go-to.
I will assert my will.
At least that's the, impression I'm getting right now. So yeah, no, we're gonna go for a 75 plus, basically minion count here. We don't need to necessarily make them higher tier at any point. We just need them roughly within that vicinity. We don't need to make them perfect, is what I'm trying to say. A 74 would even be okay.
You are mine
Okay.
to control.
Thank you, warrior.
Your mind is
We'll be sending
mine
you
to
back
control.
along with everybody else. There we go.
You look mighty calm. Bend to my will.
Okay, there we go.
Whispers of blood.
Hey. Okay, we're just gonna casually take this. Just ignore the blood reserves causing a noisy issue, but yeah.
Veins of the mortal realm, reveal yourselves.
Just casually pop in through those, and there you go. Organize, make sure we're aware that there's more. 40 is not enough. Or 60 first. Okay, we go over to here. Make sure we get the grapes that we can. Yeah, if it wasn't obvious, we've got a whole heaping a lot of tasks to do. Okay. I guess we can consume this. It's not like we're going to be using much else.
Power wrought from ancient alchemy.
You're a 1%er, so you're not needed. Everything from there. What's this? Veil of Frost, eh. Not the strongest version.
I will assert my will.
Alright, let's actually go into wolf form here. This just makes it a little easier.
Mercy!
Alright, none of them really hit the mark. Yeah, none really hit the mark for special. So, we'll just take our stuff and go. What's that? That is another version of Veil of Frost. Nothing that we really need, though.
Veins of the mortal realm, reveal yourselves.
Okay. I guess we go in. Before we do, we'll drink the minor sun resistance brew just to top us off here. That is a 78. Okay, that is a, oh, that's another, that's a 74. Transfer you.
This cell is just for you. Mortal
Dominate you.
in my grasp. Your mind
you
is
back.
mine to control.
Don't die.
I hope you like
Alright,
rats.
that's 4 or 5. That's not bad for what we got so far.
Secrets of the sanguine world, speak to me.
Alright, but we're making progress, that's for sure. At least on the minion front of things. We are going to need to obviously get some workers. But that will come in time, I'm sure. We'll just have to hope that we find some that fit the recs that we're seeking. Oh, we are frail. Definitely gonna want to drink our blood now, so that's good. There we go.
Perfection. Secrets of the Sanguine
67
world.
scholar. Not worth enough. You? Seriously? Stop it. Not bad at all. At least we're making progress, to a certain extent anyways. Not a fan of the workers, but, you know, we make do.
Secrets of the Sanguine world, speak to me.
Okay.
Realm, reveal yourselves.
Alright, well, so far so good on the collection front. I mean, hey, we're making significant strides. Obviously, we need more workers, so we'll have to go to the more worker-centric zones. So that's fine. I expected this to be an issue anyway, so no biggie.
Whispers of blood.
Alright, warrior 40%. Hey.
In my abyssal sight, every heartbeat echoes.
51. Not bad, but not what we need.
In my abyssal sight, every heartbeat echoes.
Okay, there we go. Alright, it is getting daytime, so we have to avoid the pain there of the sun. That's fine. We seem to be doing plenty fine, all things considering.
Whispers of blood.
Okay, well.
Veins of the mortal realm, reveal yourselves. Whispers of blood.
Okay, that's a 44 worker. It's not ideal, but we're getting there. Ideally, you want a high-tier worker. I don't exactly want to get a low-quality worker after all, so
yourselves.
We keep to the grind. Okay.
In my abyssal
That is a
sight,
61 worker.
every heartbeat echoes.
will dominate you specifically.
Do not resist.
I can tolerate a 61%.
Bend to my will.
You'll be fine as a worker. We do need at least one or two of you. So,
I hope you like rats.
lucky you. You get to be one of the few that come along.
World, speak to me.
Take everything that's not nailed down. That's sure to get us plenty. Ooh, that's a big haul. That's a whole bunch of coins. I wasn't expecting that many coins from just one chest. Okay, let's drop the leather, take the coins. What's this? Bloodright, we'll take that. We'll consume this. Equip that, drop this.
Secrets of the sanguine world, speak to me.
41, snow. Doesn't really appeal. Now let's pop this open. Okay, so far so good. Let's drop the plant fiber, take the gem. Let's lose the water skins, take the gem. There we go.
Veins of the mortal realm, reveal
43 is
yourselves.
tempting, but no.
There is no space in my inventory.
Okay, let's drop this.
In my abyssal sight, every heartbeat echoes.
Out the way. Not bad. Not bad at all. We've gotten 300 or so coins from this haul, so that's good enough for me. I'd say we've gotten plenty enough minions, so...
Whispers of
the only good one is a 50, but even then, we can do way better. Like I said, ideally I'd like to find 70 plus,
I must make
or
room
75
for
plus, I
during
should
that.
say.
There is no space in my inventory.
Okay,
I will assert my will.
let's go into minion mode. We'll go over to the Vampiric Waygate here, and let's dip. We've gotten plenty enough resources as it is, so we can worry about the minion issuing later. But the fact that we've got so many minions is good enough for me. It'll be a start, to say the least. And hey, if we find somebody, then we can just yoink them, so... Alright, first, back to base here. deposit what we don't need. What else? We'll leave that alone. Alchemy. We'll take a whole bunch of the blood, though. Knowledge we'll put away. We'll take the sanguine axes and whatnot, so that way you convert it into resources to use. We can't really use these, so we're just going to build a... Where is it? We just need some planks in order to make this. I thought we had planks, but I guess we used them all up. Is what I think, but I don't think I would. I guess I did use them all. Good thing I've got plenty more where that came from. And plenty more of bricks. That's good. I did recycle those, but I figured I would get them back, but I guess not. Oh well. Oh, right. I took all the planks and moved them over to the other area, so we've only got this now. It's fine. We don't need to deal with the Blade Master thing, so we just need to get another weapon. That's the Sanguine Spear setup. And we can get 40 more schematics here. Bada boom. And we've got enough for 88, but that's about it. But we can easily go into these, grab those. We can then research the last weapon, research the next amulets, and we'll even throw in one of these so we can get great braziers for our troubles. Alright, stow materials here, go into consumables, put the bottles there. Alright, we got blood potions here when we do want to start mass producing bottles for future use, which we will be doing eventually. But for now, it's not that much of a concern. Alright, but yes, we got the blood that we need to convert. So it's just a matter of going back there and getting all that sorted. So all we do is warp back over to the waygate here. Let's go down here. We're gonna get to see our crops grow quite a bit, so forward for that. Sorts. Okay, we've got some Hell's Clarion. Put that there. Otherwise, we're good.
The mortal mind bends to me. Bend to my will.
Alright.
You will make a fine servant.
Let's subdue you.
Your mind is mine to control. I will make you
Alright, there
mine.
you go.
Your mind is mine to control.
Alright, but yeah, no, we're making some significant progress.
You will make a fine servant.
We'll worry about Parthel later. And we'll have to organize these graves eventually. But for now, we don't need to worry about that. We just want to worry about getting all these guys in to their respective graves. So that way we can start processing them as proper units. Because I know for a fact that we're going to be using most of them for this area. It's just a matter of setting them up.
I will make
There we
you
go.
mine.
But yeah, Dunley Farmlands is definitely going to be... Dunley Farmlands?
Your mind
Is
mine
that where
to
they are?
control.
I don't think that's it. I guess it might be. We'll call them the silver area, but I digress. Yeah, Dunley Farmlands is what it's called, but it's the Silverlight Hills. So I'll call them Silver X, for example. Well, not exactly Silver X, but you know what I mean.
Bend to my will.
Alright. And this should be all of them for now.
You will find fulfillment in service.
Alright. We did.
A new revenant to suit my purposes.
I'll give him a proper name in a moment. I just need to grab the right supplies for it. So, first and foremost, we're going to go into here. We're going to grab all the miscellaneous stuff that we don't need to handle. We'll grab... Okay, there we go. So, full set for the Minion. The Dawnthorn full gear set. The Dark Silver Sword. Alright. Servant inventory. Let's give you everything. And rename you. You are going to be named the... what? Silver Hunter 1. No, let's call you Silver Hunter A. There we go. So now we've got a hunter amidst our ranks. That's good. From there, all we need to do now is figure out where we send him, and assuming we do send him out, where is he gonna go? Like, I guess let's see. Let's see what there is. So, the one hunting area would be here. He would reduce the difficulty down up to 840, which is enough. And that would get him a whole bunch of gemstones. Let's see. There's also this Harpy Nest, which is also a bunch of gemstones. There's the Sacred Silver Mine, which gives plenty of silver ore. If we want fish, we'd have to send a worker out to here, which is probably what's going to be the common thing for us. If we want silver coins or gold sun coins, we're going to have to send minions to here. For this, we need gold jewelry, so we send the holy guy to there, as well as one other individual. So it looks like we're going to need... yeah, we're going to need 3 civilians. We're going to need 2 hunters. Yeah, so 3 civilians, 2 hunters, 1 brute, 1 tactician, and 1 holy resistance. So we've already got one of the, yeah, we've already got one of the hunters. We just need a second one. We'll get a worker on this one. And then we just need to decide on where we want to send the others. So, E. I guess it depends on how we want to do this. So, send a few workers out here and there. But for now, we don't need to worry about them just yet. We've basically secured the majority of what we needed to handle, so we're just going to go back, we're going to set up our crops, or rather put away the amount of crops that we got thus far. And I think it's time that we do something else. We've invested quite a bit of time into all of this after all. There we go. But yeah, no, we've built this area. We've sorted this out. We got some workers in here. Obviously, we need to get more, but we can worry about that later. I guess the next objective is to deal with this gate here, because we're going to need to start making, we'll grab the greater blood essence. We're going to grab some normal blood essence. We're going to need to grab copper and planks. We're going to need to grab the bricks. So planks, bricks. Gonna grab the copper here because we're gonna need that. We'll leave some behind just so we have that. Got the copper, got the greater blood essence itself. Don't really need cages just yet, but we will be processing cages eventually. What we will do here... we're fine on cages for now. Yeah, we'll leave those alone for now. Alright, let's go build. This should be just barely enough to get the walls at least done, so that's good enough for me. We don't necessarily need to set up anything special, we just need to set up the design of this area, as it were. Okay. I think we wanted fencing as well with this area. But first and foremost, we should probably definitely grab a set of plant fiber, because I believe plant fiber was the go-to for building designs. Yeah, I just completely forgot that plant fiber was the requirements there. Alas. Easy to grab a whole bunch of it at this point. We've got a surplus of most resources at this point, really, so it's just a matter of crafting them. Okay, let's go back here. Let's properly set this place up now. Yeah. Alright, castle, stairs. Okay, let's go into garden, fences, into a gate. And because we have a whole bunch of copper, why not? We can do some more gates. Make it look nice at the very least, so that's good. transform into a bear. Yep, we're just clearing out this area, basically. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning quite a bit. Yeah, excuse me for not talking. I just getting into five things, really. Sometimes you just don't want to chat, you know? You want to be quiet and just let the game just be quiet, really. That's all you want to do sometimes. Then again, most of this gathering kind of is just, it's just nice to do, if anything. It's just peaceful. As is most things when you're just doing something for the sake of doing it. Even if you do miss sometimes. Okay. Okay. What I could probably do is I could probably also set up some trees over here and there. At least that's what I'm thinking currently. Okay. Okay, not lucky on the grab, at least, but whatever. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, there we go. Okay, almost there. Okay, and that just leaves these last few here. And there we go. Alright, fine. Fine. Oh no. I'm dead. GG.
Death is not the end.
Ah, sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. How will you kill me? That's just how it goes. Just wasn't expecting a sun kill there. But, hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. Ah, well. Nothing a quick teleport can't fix. Alright, off we go. Alright, foundation. Okay. Okay, so that's just a shadow that doesn't really do anything. Okay, Oh, castle tile limit reached. Oh, okay. So I guess, yeah, no, we need to, upgrade the, castle heart here. I mean, it's not surprising considering it's only tier 1, but, yeah, no, we need to upgrade that. So we need leather for the tier upgrade. So we'll get that. So let's quickly go grab some leather for that upgrade tier. Upgrade to the tier, rather. So we need to go in here to grab the leather. There we go. It was bound to happen. We needed to get the upgrade anyways, so... It just means that we've got another castle heart up to another higher tier, which is good. We will have to upgrade the tier again, though, so let's brace for that. We're going to need reinforced planks and glass. Which is not too surprising. need something. There we go. We'll just set up a wall here temporarily, so that way we can set the foundation up. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's quickly set up the garden fences. Casually just set up the gates accordingly. Okay. Oh, bugger, and thankfully we managed to recover from there. Okay. And that's that. There we go. That is the gate setup. Obviously, we have to redesign this entire top floor here, because we do want this to be some level of design, so that way we can actually get minions out into this area, but that's a given. So we'll have to redesign this entire thing to a degree. What I'm thinking is, obviously, this room can be dedicated to minions. A 3x5 is just a good staple. If we can do the same on this side, that'd be ideal, but obviously we can't. I could also make this area to 3x5, to be fair. And then, redesign from there. So let's see. And what we can do is we can move the castle heart a step closer here. Can we not? Outside our territory. Okay, so... So what we'll do is the same thing that we did for the other area. We'll move this outside for a moment, so that we can organize this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. Castle, walls, ancient symphony gate, there we go. I guess this would technically be the prison area. This would be the Minion area, wouldn't it? Yeah, so this would be the Minion area. And if we want the other area, we'd have to make a stairwell on this side, I guess. Although, what we can do is cancel these here. And I guess what we can do here is move this up a step. Okay, so walls... There we go. Now it's nighttime, so this is going to be a little easier for us. Okay, so all we do is go into foundation, grass. Okay, there we go. Okay. We will set up the foundation here. We'll have a little bit of a lip here, but that's fine. We've done this before, after all. Okay. Move this out of here. I guess in this instance, what we can do is we could make a stairwell up here, to be fair. Maybe not this one, but we can do this one. Let's deal with the castle entrance here. Alright, stairs. Alright, and then we do a foundation here. Blocked by something below, so all we need to do is go down here. Ah, it must be this. Castle tile limit reached, that's perfectly fine. Because we're not looking for a perfection here, we're just looking to get the job done for this. There we go. And for this one, we're actually going to leave this exposed, I think. I kind of like the idea of keeping that one exposed at very least. What we'll do here, though, is set that up. There we go. Don't necessarily need that there, but we will set that up with a door instead. There we go. And for here, well, we kind of need the teleporter, so we will have to set something up for this. I mean, I can go here. That wouldn't cover the right location, would it? I mean, there's one other thing I can do, and that is to set up a stairwell down and go from there. Yeah, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would be the center point. Get some stairs here. Castle tile limit reached, though. So, yeah, no, we need to upgrade to a next tier. Which is fine. Like, we can make that work. It's no huge deal. But, yeah, no, prison goes here. Minions go here. Castle Heart needs to be upgraded, so we need glass and reinforced planks, both of which we can easily secure. Alright. Go right here. Alright, so glass and reinforced planks are the way to go. Not that hard to do. Glass and reinforced planks is somewhere here. We've got 6. We need 8. So, yeah, we're running short, so we need to get some iron. 6 should be enough. Yeah, we're not, currently don't have enough. But that's an easy fix, I do believe. Yep, 3 to 3 for 1 each. Go. That'll have to do. And that should be enough for 8, I do believe. Of course, we're going to need more iron, we're going to need more wood, that sort of thing, but that's a given. It's always a given. Okay, grab that, grab the iron, grab this. Wait for that to process, then we can grab the iron and go from there. Here we go, that's the upgrade. So we got the iron, we got the glass, or rather we got the planks, we got the glass. That should be the next upgrade set up. Running low on our blood, so we will have to get our blood type rejuvenated at some point. We'll worry about that a bit. I'm more concerned about getting everything set up at this point. Oh, completely forgot. Got to upgrade first. There we go. Tier 3. That increases our tile limit by double the amount, which is good. Blocked by environments. The best I can do is obviously go here instead. Or I do a curve by doing this. Which requires us to do this in particular, which will give us the necessary height needed to go here. And what we will do in this case is... Oh... Well, I didn't need to do that in particular, but I will need to make sure this area is enclosed to a degree. There we go. Let's get the foundation set up. Alright, a castle entrance goes here. This area is going to be for, obviously, prison. This is the Minions, so we want these doors in particular to be locked up nicely. Alright. Okay, foundation, specifically walls. There we go. Just quickly get rid of these. Alright, foundation. Okay, walls, doors. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. A bit unique, all things considering, but hey, can't complain. What a weird design. Okay, I guess goes... Here should be fine. There we go. Our design for the Tier 3 Castle Heart here has been refined and sorted. Of course, we will worry about the minions here later, but for now, we've now got this set up. I might actually change this, so that way, this is going to be the room where all the... I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but we're definitely going to lock this as the room in question. And this is just going to be the where we store our prisoners. So, yeah, minions will be stored in... Well, prisoners will be stored in here temporarily to sort out, you know, minion clashes and all that. This room will be dedicated to all the coffins that we'll be producing. So, when we go into foundation... No, not foundation. We go to dominance here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But yeah, no, this area will be dedicated towards the coffins and all that. This is where we'll access the Castle Heart when we ever need to. I'll just put in the hearts there, so that way we got that sorted. I guess I can break that down, because there's no harm in us going around here and just interacting with the Castle Heart later. But yeah, this area is going to be where the minions are going to be stored. That'll just make it easier on us when we try and use the prison here. And if we ever don't need to go into that room, we can just go outside and go from there. Which is easy enough as it is. So, there you go. Alright. And if we ever need to teleport in or out, we basically got our way over here. Pretty simple stuff. And if we ever need to do anything in that little corner, we can just do some finagling here and there. Nothing too crazy. Alright. I guess that's that. We've done quite a bit of base progression so far. I guess the next step is to go over here and get those areas sorted. Yeah, plants are doing fine. We don't need to worry about them. Let's see how the minions upstairs are looking. We'll grab everything here, because I know for a fact that we're going to need to. Alright, Silver Hunter A. You are going to be... You're going to be Silver Tactics A. You are going to be Silver Holy A. You are going to be Silver Tracker B. You are going to be Silver Tactics B. You are going to be Silver Strength A, and finalized with Silver Worker A. There we go. Alright. We've already got the Silver Hunter, which in hindsight might not be the best user right now, but we're going to need the Silver Worker at the very least, so... Okay, that's Silver Worker set up. Alright, so... what do we need most? We need Silver Holy, because that's going to get us the golden jewels. Okay, so we're going to get the Silver Holy. We got Silver... I guess we could do Silver Tactics. Or we could do another Silver... Alright, let's see. We got Silver Holy, we got Silver Worker. Silver Worker is going to be going to one of them. Silver Hunter A is going to be going to one of them, and if we want to get the most out of the jewelry, we're going to have to get another, we're going to have to choose a silver of the varying types. We're going to go with Silver Strength A, I guess, in this instance. Because right now we don't need the silver ore as much, but it is eventually going to be important, so we will have that set up, just in case. So from here, all we do is go to the throne and get them set up. That shouldn't be an impossible task, all things considering. Alright, down we go. Alright, Silver Worker A goes here. They've got the requirements necessary to beat this, so send him on his way. We'll go to the Bright Haven here for Silver Holy. There we go. We want the... Let's see, we got Silver Strength and Silver Hunter. Let's actually close this for now for a moment. Got two choices. We can basically go to either or. We're going to go to this one. We're going to send Silver Hunter A. That's going to get us some gems. And for here... Silver Holy A and Silver Strength A is going to be fine. This is going to get us 55 to 70 gold jewelry. The gold jewelry is probably the most important of the lot. We're also going to need another worker for the gold jewelry here, which is going to be a necessity. So we'll have to prioritize that when we get a chance, among many other things. Okay. But I do believe, because of that, prep work and all that, we should be good. Okay. So here is what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be wrapping up a little early for today. Much like I did yesterday, because life stuff is calling, and I have to, you know, I've been rather busy as of late, put simply. Next stream, what are we planning on doing? Let's see. You know what? I think it's high time we deal with Lucille the Alchemist. So what we'll be doing is we'll be preparing for that inevitable clash. Because we will need to defeat her if we want to get the Blood Homogenizer. In addition to that, we will be targeting, I guess, Dantos the Forge Binder. Because we do want to get the Fusion Forge. I am assuming that's actually going to be very good. So we're going to get the Fusion Forge to forge jewels or weapons to see what they do. Because I am curious about what this process is, if anything. If we have time, we'll probably deal with Simon Belmont as well. But yeah, we'll be just dealing with enemies slowly but surely. And of course, once we do reach that point of eventual sustainability, we'll start getting into wrapping up the game. But yeah, decoration is currently the most important as of right now, so that's why I'm taking my time, just enjoying it at the game as it is, and just focusing on more on the appearance development rather than anything else. We do have one more space for territories as well, so that is probably going to be something that we'll have to look into in the future. But it is not a huge ordeal. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream all the same. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody. Have a good day.